talking in the background. I heard all of your chatter, so you know that it is breaking down like particular matter. But it's gonna be spectacular, you see the spatter.
When your life is dull, you gotta break down those castles' walls. And right now you know that you gotta show your claws, cause you gotta hit the button that will unpause. Shake off the rust. Right now you feel the negative energy, you don't see it as a plus, but the benefit is a must.
The distinction between you and me, maybe it's just off by 1 degree. Maybe everybody just needs to feel a little more free. Some the society.
There's no stalling when you're free falling. No one's knowing. Open arms. No one surrendering. Oh, in it to the end, my friend.
Now I'll tell you a tale. Like you were going down a rail, but then you made your own tracks and took it back through the woods. Didn't need anybody to give you the goods. You can make your own. You know you can condone. How can you sit back when someone is sitting on a throne?
Well, there's a select few who get to boil this brew and let it watch it stew. Well, I think if you let your anger stew, you're left with no options, don't know what to do. Well, don't let it boil over. I think right now you're not thinking with no thoughts that are sober. Right now I wanna call you over, but I mentally blocked your number.
Coming back like Confederate soldiers. Time to move some boulders. Time for people to shrug your shoulders. It doesn't really matter because our blood couldn't get any colder. So there's nothing we haven't seen. The battlefield hasn't been green for a long time, you know what I mean. All we see is red, but we see what is living through the dead.
Heads or tails, let's set sail. Don't need no gust of whale. I can chase no one's tail. Don't need no one's wave to catch a break. I feel like if you make a mistake, you can shake. Back to the divinity, back to what made you wait for a second in this moment that everything's passing and so fast it goes into your past.
It just happens to be that change happens through tragedy. You can see it all the time. It's on your and my mind. So it's time to change like a Rubik's Cube. Now we rearrange. No government is equal to the task. No sequel.
Let that mental block go away. It's time that your soul knocks. Don't let that feeling go away. Don't let it rot. Bring it to the surface. If you don't feel resistance, you gotta go to things that make you nervous.
Trying to preserve this, trying to tell you that you don't deserve this. Why should you have to choose between 3 horrible parties? You know you're gonna lose either way, but they have to stay in power. But you know we will fray.
I need the corruption in front of me. Lies and TNT, it's an explosion, making me lose my emotion. Ties with this world and I know where I'm going. You gotta respin when you're going down the negative path. When you look back years later, you will not laugh. Turn it around quicker so you can dash and put that shit quickest in your past. Hold on to something that you can grasp. Hold on to something that will last. Then you'll be up to every task that's in front of you, making everything feel like a select few.
Now catch it like a wrench and ratchet. This is your chance, this is your time, now snatch it. Time to take place. You know the abomination has been the way on display for too long. Time to grab it down and tear it with this song. Just like a wall, a Berlin did fall. Now you know it's not time to stall.
We're working hands and tools. Every day under grueling sun, we're like mules, pulling the heaviest weight. Ain't it great? Can we integrate with anything? I wish I had a clean slate. I wish I could move away for a second, breathe time, to see if my mind could eventually go near any divine. But I feel like I'm one of a kind, set apart from my kind. Well, I wish I could rewind my life, but I'm feeling fine.
Sick of the stories about how the money gets lost in the Tories. So many salaries that are capsizing this world, and you sit and realizing I'm not a poor man, but I have a plan. I'm not gonna sit back and stand standing watching the wind while these men sin. Not well I look as they sit and they grin.
Nightmare or daydream hallucination. I feel the overcoming frustrations of my life when I don't choose it, but I'm renavigated. Push a different direction. What have I created? Well, I hold myself together. I thought I was clever. I thought I put up to every task and every endeavor, but I lost during the persuade ya. Right now I feel like I don't have no present wager.
Always staying. Now you know it is decaying. On your mind it was reverberating, but it's coming back and it's playing. Been laying there dormant for a long time. Coming back, you know you saw the first sign in the spring. In your ears it did ring. Now you know it's just the strangest thing.
Just a string, just a strand of evidence. I feel like I got a little shred of confidence. I put it up and I feel so elegant. In the moment, precious things hold to your heart and then get spent like a nickel or a dime. Which next time I held on to that, it lingered for a second. Now it's mine. Well, I know that you cannot have it forever, but I wish I could surrender.
Relevant, well it was elegant, well it was revelating, well it was revolving and it was going around and everybody was thinking they were tirading. But it was really a display of the power just like it goes around every day in every country. You know it's gonna be about thee.
Got kelp around my ankles as I slowly drown. Pull your soul back to the surface, follow the beautiful sound. I know that it's not what you wanna hear right now, but you gotta get out. Use your mouth, use your arms, I don't care, just shout. You need some help from a friend, kelp around your leg, pulling you down underneath the surface again.
As Iceland cracks down on the corrupt bankers and it goes around, the people are restored with the power and the money to shower. No one sits back now, they don't have to cower. The bank accounts start to grow again. The economy once again is a farmer's friend. Maybe that sign they can land to the Western society and we can mend.
The wealthiest man throws his glass to the ground and it shatters. And everybody wonders when you got your life on a silver platter. Hold on, you forget about what really matters.
Seeing it time and time before, know that you opened up my mind's door. Know that it was in store since I was born. Know that I was looking back so forlorn. So you can take a chance, you can take a grant, you can put it in the ground and you can plant a whole harvest out of one because you got the seeds. You know you can meet a whole town's needs.
When you plant it, it's just like you planned. Turns out and you got a new thing in your hand. Turns into a bud, you grew it from this pod. Why you look up at the heavens, say just because? Well, I heard a buzz just like beehives. I said, wait a minute, why doesn't my life feel like it's so alive? I wish I could redirect things to make me thrive. I wish I could go highest realm and do a high dive. Check it, 1, 2, 3. Do you know another one of those beats or melodies? Put one up, it's a dream to me. Don't make anything about this night turn into a tragedy.
Ready to take my chance, ready to take my stance, ready to stand across from that lance. Doesn't really matter at first glance. Not afraid of death, just another breath, just another day. I'm gonna revel in it anyway. Somebody get me a drink because I'm not gonna think just on another wormhole, just on the brink.
I'm gonna relish in this relic, I'm gonna be selective. Make sure you protect it, put it in a box in your secret stash. Make sure it lasts, not spots in the past. The future sometimes brings no closure. It only brings disturbing rumors. It only brings hair groomers trying to overcharge us. I feel like I wanna go down to the bars and barges.
The future to you and the future to me. What does it hold? What do you see? 180-degree turn. You see the scorch and you see the burn. But as it starts to churn, it starts to change. You can see the derange. So strange as it comes to multiply. You can see it coming high into the sky.
It's simple and plain. It resonates in my brain. Sometimes it takes a sane man to understand the insane. Oh, you gotta let this one go. I know you were on a roll, but if it doesn't click and fit, put the puzzle beat back and Brazil.
Resonating but never fading. Resonating but never fading.
Never fail.
Resonating, and now it's fading. Next verse, it's time, it's not rehearsed, it's not a curse. Something comes out, it's not perverse. This is the gift of the gab. You lay it like a slab, like you concrete, like you do it every day. It's kinda drab, but it's not, it turns you on every time you turn the mic on. And you know that you passed it, you know that you can rev it like elastic.
Lyrics inside my mind, I speak it, but I think about it after I have already said it. Well, that's really confusing when I try to write with a pen and pad. Well, I wish that I wasn't using this, and I wish that I was in it for the glad money, but I don't have any. I think that's what makes me tell the jokes that just aren't funny.
Encore, do you want some more? Start to move your feet across the floor. Come through the door, you think you got a prize. You can see that look, you saw it in her eyes. The energy takes off at the beginning of the music and the set. No one will forget tonight, there will be no regret. You know this will live forever. Man on the microphone getting so clever.
Caught in the high beams, unclear cause it's unseen. Different dimensions are talking to me. Open up a whole new door with my key that was given to me by the gods. What's the odds that I unpause my life? Now I feel the odds.
Odds are against, like the dealer takes hold. Like you're trying to hit those cards, but you know you should fold. Not playing your way, now you start to count. But they will see you after you gain that amount.
Well, what are your lasting options? What's something that makes your heart go and then start stopping? Well, what is eclipsing your soul and your mind at the same time? Well, put it close where you can find it's one of a kind. I'll trace it with a stencil, maybe with a pen or maybe with a pencil. It doesn't even matter if you take my advice though. You'll regret it if you don't.
Transmission, breaker 19, new mission coming across on the line. You're gonna take it feeling fine, you're in your prime. That's right, even if you have to grind for what seems like ever. You're on an endeavor, you know you're not calling home. Will you ever make it, you all alone?
It's a beacon of hope for me. My life was fraying like a rope, you see. I didn't even know my own destiny. Thought about it for what felt like an eternity. Well, I slowed my life down and I sped it up real fast. And I noticed all it's about the little things that make your life as they pass.
Almost forgot he had emotions like a robot. Oh, and he thought that he could get off free like a Scot. But that's not the way it is. It'll catch up to you like a karma. And when it does, it's gonna come and it will disarm you.
Is this resonating through your soul? Is it taking you and putting you out on a roll? Cause I think you're out of control. Well, you're feeling the magnetic pole of the moon tonight. Well, I think that this might be the night that everything it just ignites. There's an explosion, shake of the corrosion. I feel like rain now, nobody's knowing where I'm going. And I know I'm in the riverboat and I'm looking around and no one is rowing.
Oh, the away with your wisdom. With in the system, I've risen from a grave, feeling pretty brave. Was a slave until that day I was a knave. Now I know I won't behave one more time till I cross the line, until the death or the afterlife. I know that I'm crossing it. Tension's always just like a knife, but the sails are like droplets. They dropping and stopping you in your tracks. That's the facts. Everybody is raising up their backs.
The question is a human. Are they the infection? They cause the pollution, turn the tides on the corruption, and they're always overusing, slowly decaying.
Time to make those moves that are so bold. Time to take hold. You know we're never gonna fold, so even though it may be cold on this iceberg, we're gaining strength. And the ice is starting to reform, and that's what we like to think. It's like the thing take your thinking in. I feel like I'm eternally living in the city of sin.
Going through a time warp, feel a bunch of sounds like a swarm of bees. It's making me feel like this is my destiny. I gotta open up this door or window and go and let go of my ego. Even if you're nowhere near a hero, you're not at the bottom of a zero.
You expect the common man to lay down, but for how long until you hear that sound of the marching feet at your doorstep? And then you know it's got to accept.
Conflicted, regurgitated back onto the planet's surface. I feel reinstated, that shit makes me nervous. Well, I don't want to swerve around this obstacle. Right now nothing is feeling dull. I gotta pull my weight for a second, cause I'm beckoned to be something different than what I was before. There's no resistance. Well, I feel that this instant could pull my life together, and I might see the benefit of it right now. It seems like a bright light in my face, and I can't see past it. It might blind me for a second, and I feel like it might be something negative. When there a push comes to shove, then essentially something's gotta give.
Like a mystical menagerie, beauty through a catastrophe. On the posters they plaster them, seek the missing. But you know where they're going, to heaven they are flowing with the angels who are glowing, and their time isn't slowing.
So what's the missing link? Does it make you nervous when you think? So what's the nervous link? Would you believe me if I said that we were on the brink?
What can you say? Sitting there on the ocean spray, well the beach they started to teach, feeling like I haven't lived my life ever like a leech. And if each man could say that, at least for a while, then the earth would change its revolving style. It's revolving against course, so much friction and so much force.
Turn up the volume, I think you can. No, go near your noon. Don't go near your doom, you're nearing your bloom. Oh, you can make your own flavor. Don't share it with no neighbor. But if you hold everything just for yourself, well, you'll be that old box on the shelf.
Even if you're quick to reach your limit, you can try to find a loophole. You can try to find a gimmick in the fine print. Feeling mint, feeling like I'm on a stint, feeling like a pleasure cruise. Limited booze, I will not lose. Unlimited access, I wanna caress this for a while. Living in style, no denial, wouldn't do this every day, but it feels good for a while if you do it for low pay.
Well, we're here to doomsday. Well, I feel like I'm in my heyday, and I'm looking for a payday, saying mayday. Well, I may stray. I don't even know if I obey any gods anymore. I just lay another lyric, and I know that you hear it. Wait a minute, do I represent it every second? Movements that make me break me. I got a collection in my back pocket about to be erupting.
Picking up the movement on the dash cam, seeing them moving like a battering ram. I know nobody will catch it, nobody will snatch it. It's moving through everything. No one can stop it. They just stand and they're staring. The fire is coming and you know what it'll bring.
So don't silence. Everybody's looking for some kind of violence. I don't think the peace is an option. Wait a minute, that's something that an old man's heart takes off when he hears that he fought a war. And right now, these laws we do ignore. Wake up from what I would call daydreaming. Wake up when you snore.
They can only live in denial for a while, because they can't stop every wild child. The 70s are coming back, keep it intact. How will you react when it's coming to you? When it lots up on your lawn and you're looking like you just drank a strange brew that somebody gave, and now you just ended up at a rave.
You're descending, can't you feel it? There's no pretending. What messages are you sending? I had a hand to lend you a long time ago, but right now there's no lending. Stabbed in the back once, that's enough to never go back to that place. And I know the attitude has not changed, just an elbow grease of the same, one after the dame.
Middle class strap, bank accounts tap, no one knows how to react. Can't afford to do anything anymore, not even pay park at the park. What the fuck? I don't know what I can say about it anymore. You know it's opening up my mind's door, but they're pushing it too far. How you gonna react? You're gonna hit a stop.
Well, my mind is swerving around a corner. Long time ago I forgot who my owner was, and now I'm headed down a brand new wave. I feel